Oh, it was this one. It was this one. It was this one.
If you or someone you know hates ads with a burning passion, Pi is here to help. This is Pi. It's a free browser extension.
Shut up.
We just want to help out.
What was this one?
And we don't want that baby to get hurt.
All right.
That's all we care about. Okay? We don't want that baby to get hurt. Do you want the baby to get hurt?
Hey, come over here. What the f are you doing?
Baby.
Listen. They're gonna take care of her. Make sure that right now, you need to pull your together for your daughter.
Go. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
When two officers respond to a report of a physical domestic disturbance, they have no idea that they're taking their final steps toward one of the most horrifying police encounters ever documented. The police department releases an edited body cam to the public, but it's only now that the full story of this bleak tragedy can be told.
Here comes that. Yep, I'm with her. You go with the baby. Okay.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On November 7th, 2024, two officers with the Independence, Missouri Police Department respond to an apartment complex for a domestic disturbance.
Are you involved in this?
That's my wife.
Okay.
I just dropped her off to go get some gas, and I guess they beat her up.
Okay.
Is that person involved?
This is my husband.
No, is that person involved?
No, not that person. No.
Okay.
No, I'm the problem.
Okay. What's going on?
I called my son and asked him if it's okay for me to come up here to see my granddaughter.
The officers determine after speaking to the woman that she's been assaulted, and they go up to the apartment to investigate.
Oh, 5. Okay. 6. It's 5. I'm sorry. Okay.
The officers wait to speak with the occupants, Mitchell Holder and Maria Pike, not yet knowing that they are only minutes away from a moment of shocking violence with irreversible consequences. But this isn't the Independence Police Department's first encounter with Maria, who called 911 2 weeks earlier to report that her infant daughter was not breathing.
Fell asleep on her baby? What the f?
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah. Where's she?
Why do you fall asleep on your baby?
I'm sorry. 16 months, please. I fell asleep on her.
Okay, look, you're gonna go to the hospital.
6:43. You've got patrol coming out now.
But she's breathing.
Gurgling, maybe kind of sit a little more forward. Okay. Baby's crying. Pull her head forward. Okay.
Seems a little suspicious.
Is there anything there?
No, I had mouth to mouth. Don't die.
She's scared. She's scared. Hold on. He's gotta look inside. Okay, back of the throat's a little red.
Hey, ROB kit.
Why is he bleeding?
As the medics tend to Maria and her baby, additional officers respond to the scene.
Hey, we need to take some deep breaths, okay? Hey, ma'am. Hey. Look, baby's here doing good. What's her name?
What?
What's her name?
Little tiny baby. She fell asleep on it.
Hey, kiddo.
He's breathing, got some blood coming out his nose.
Gasping a little bit. I looked inside. I didn't see it obstructed. In the airway, I saw it, but I couldn't tell if it was further down. I'm not sure. So.
This lady's. She's giving me weird vibes, bro. She might be on something.
Hey, ma'am.
Let's get him in the back.
You got her, ma'am.
I got her. Hey, I need you to let go.
We need you to stay here. We're gonna do some things, okay?
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am, let's get some information.
We gotta talk to you, okay?
Let's get some information. There, all right, we'll get it from you. What's your name?
Take her
What's
away.
your? Okay, hold on, ma'am.
Wait, where?
They're not taking her away. They're helping her. We're gonna get you to her, okay?
There is
Just
nothing
wait.
you can do right now except talk to us, okay?
Do you have a camp back there?
No, I'm sleeping back there. I have my boyfriend.
You gotta stay still and talk to me. You have to get
Sister's asleep in
information.
the woods.
She was over here in Hartsville. Yeah.
So you were asleep in the woods with your baby,
Hey, come
and you
over
somehow.
here. What are you doing?
Yeah. There's nothing
No,
you can
she
do.
has to
Let
be
them
on
do their
something.
thing.
And we're gonna take this.
Hey, ma'am, you gotta talk, okay? What happened?
I fell asleep on her.
The officer takes Maria's knife, ominously foreshadowing the tragedy that will unfold on November 7th. Meanwhile, other officers inspect her wooded campsite.
Her little ramshackle camp. It's posted, so I mean, hopefully they take this kid away from her. Nah, probably not.
Living out here in a...
They'll call her and they'll do one of those sit-down meeting things and call it a day.
Out at the road, the EMTs are concerned that Maria may have had a more active role in harming her baby.
Hey,
That's what it seems like.
look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Did you hit her in the face at all in any way? Like trying to help her or anything like that? Could you have accidentally struck her in the face?
No. When I was just
We're just trying to
keep her on this side of the road.
From where?
This lady's acting mad weird.
I'm trying to resuscitate her. Please don't leave.
What?
Blowing, I'm squeezing her. I was shaking her, trying to wake her up.
Did she say she was shaking?
Yes.
Slightly shaking, yes.
Let's take a seat.
But if Maria's composure is tenuous, it's only when the ambulance begins pulling away with her baby that she loses control.
My baby.
Listen.
Fucking drug addict.
Take care of her, make sure that she's healthy, okay? She has to go to the hospital. Okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Mariah. Hey, Mariah.
I'm so sorry.
It is fine. What's important right now?
Bro, no one believes that shit, bro.
Okay?
Faking it.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to my words. Hey, let go of this car because they're going to go towards your daughter, okay? Let's let go of this car. Okay, let's let go of this car, Mariah.
Okay, buddy.
You're fine. Stop.
Unfortunately, the officer's assurances don't make it any easier.
You're
to give
overreacting,
information
buddy.
to the distraught mother.
Hey, right now, you need to pull your together for your daughter. I know you are. So, hey, we need to try to get a hold of your dad so we can figure this out. What is your dad's name? Mariah?
If you don't, it can be somebody else.
It's a fucking Black Ops zombie.
Her eyes are fucking... She's high.
Check this out.
Yep.
I'm going to show you
Told
how I
you.
folded this card.
Hell no, from the beginning.
Okay, you ready? All right, 100.
Bad drugs.
The hell?
Postpartum combined with shock.
The Holy Trinity.
The cops go through Maria's belongings and get some information about her daughter before making plans about what to do next.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, Destiny is the kid's name. It was in her phone.
Yeah, we're going to take the kiddo into protective custody. Sit on the kid until DFS gets there. Trying to figure out. I called Heiniger. He's wanting a little bit more information.
I mean,
it sounds
she's
like
just-
if she's not talking,
She's just
and-
completely just shut down. I mean, just nothing.
Maria is taken to the hospital for a psychiatric hold.
Yep.
And baby Destiny is
It's the
placed
best
with
thing
a
you
foster
do.
family for the night.
It's
1
the
week
best thing you
later,
do.
2 officers head out
Crazy
to the apartment
old
where
lady.
Maria is staying to
She's
check
not
on the
old,
baby's
but
well-being.
crazy ass lady.
Police department.
Okay, what do you want?
We're just coming to check on your daughter, I believe.
Fine.
Okay, well, Children's Division asked us to come check on her.
She's being weird again.
Can we just see her real quick? That way we can get out of here.
Do you have a warrant?
Maria, we're not here. Nobody's in trouble. We just need to check on Destiny.
She's being crazy again. She's being crazy again. Here we go.
For the record, you're being recorded.
Okay, you're being recorded too. We just need to see the kid.
Because what they're doing is illegal. They're trying to take all my parental rights and I have full custody. I have
Just
the
need to see the
paperwork.
kid.
You want to see the paperwork?
Just need to see the kid.
Just real quick.
Okay, don't
Bro, just let them see the
I've
fucking
already
kid,
checked it.
man. You fucking
Okay?
crazy bitch.
Honey, can you just bring it right here? She's gonna be staying here with her dad. and
Who's her
me.
dad?
Yeah.
You're the father?
Hello.
Okay.
Dude, they're both
You guys got food and
they're
everything?
both crackheads.
The officers give her their
Oh
badge
my
numbers and leave,
god.
but it's only 5 short days later that police are called out to Maria's door once again, this time by a social
Just
worker who
take the
says
fucking
couple is
baby
not
away,
responding.
bruh.
So the baby is in the house. I believe the parents are.
Bro, those
inside.
social workers have to
They're
deal
not
with so
opening
much
the door,
shit.
They have mental.
That shit fucking sucks,
So what
bruh.
is What are you wanting from us?
Is there a way that like we could try to open the door?
The police say that isn't an option, but they go along with her to knock on the apartment. It's November 6th, 2024, only one day before Maria and Destiny's story reaches its unimaginable conclusion.
They are in there because they just let two homeless people
I appreciate it.
come out. I was sitting right there while she was out there, and my son opened the door, and then shut the door on my face.
I mean, unfortunately, I'm not saying that they're making good decisions, but they're allowed to have who they see fit in their house.
About a week ago, they actually, the baby got into our custody because mom ran out of the house because of the domestic violence concern. And mom kind of mentioned that, but then she pulled it back and she was downplaying it. And
the baby's still in your custody?
No, so we brought the baby back to them.
Okay.
Neither Mitchell nor Maria open the door, and almost exactly 24 hours later, Talisa calls 911 to report that Maria assaulted her. The police show up again, but this time, Mitchell lets them inside.
Did you do something illegal? No. Okay. So can we come and talk about what's going on?
You let her keep the baby for this long?
The two officers enter the apartment, where they find Maria in the bedroom closet with Destiny in her arms.
Hi there. What's your name? Can you come out here, please? Please.
Now she's under. She's fucking doing so many different drugs.
I got her in the closet. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Okay. Can we put the baby down, come out here and talk and figure out what's going on?
As the officers try to coax Maria out of the closet, other cops begin racing to the scene.
Just say one of the officers is working in here that responded to that call. She said the last time she was contacted, she had a large knife and a knife holder attached to her belt.
With that unsettling warning coming over the radio, they prepare for what they're walking into.
They're both off, by the way. He gets SSI. Yes. Like he has to have a baby. And they have an incident. They have a baby. This is the problem.
That is super concerning.
Yes.
Unfortunately, if there was anything these two could have done to change the nightmarish course of events to follow, they simply don't get there in time.
44 is able to make a connection to resolve this.
Who is 44?
That would be Heather. Hang on, can you stay right here, please? You gonna give her to the baby? Okay.
Poor babies, dude. They grow up in houses like this. Fucking crazy ass people. Fucking.
We just want to help out.
Drug addicts.
And we don't want that baby to get hurt. That's all we care about. Okay? We don't want that baby to get hurt. Do you want the baby to get hurt? That's okay. I don't speak sign language. I caught the first one, but I don't get the rest of it.
Hey, Mitchell, does she speak or is it sign language only?
It's only sign language? What can you tell us what she's saying?
She writes some things down so I can talk to her sometimes.
Wasn't she just talking the other day? When
Are you able to understand what I say? Can you understand me? Yes or no? You understand me?
She's not from this continent born wise.
Does she understand what I'm saying though? You would know. I mean, does she understand you when you talk?
Sometimes.
I feel like we're having games too.
No, we have like communication skills that we have problems with too, but we communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea to do that to the baby. You're bobbling the baby's head around.
Please don't do that.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
Dude.
Yep, I'm with
you. Her, you go.
Why?
Okay.
The other responders finally arrive at the building, but the situation inside the apartment has reached the point.
Take the
of
fucking baby, bruh. Just take the baby. There's no way we let them keep babies for this long, especially when they're like this. It's insane.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Officer Jordan White raises his
Oh
gun as
shit.
Maria
Quick
approaches
draw.
and fires 4 quick shots in a row.
32 shots fired. Someone just shot at me and had it in the apartment.
Get the knife. Oh my God! Get the baby, get the baby. Get the baby's Jason.
You guys got her and the baby. What's wrong with you?
No, stay down, stay down.
I am.
Cuff him up, cuff him up.
I didn't do
Baby on your back,
shit.
now.
I didn't do nothing.
Cuff her.
135, the baby's hit. I need AMR.
Holy shit.
Just relax.
God damn it. Give me here. Hey, take the baby, get the baby out. Get the baby out.
He clocked the mom and the baby. What the dude? Hell nah.
I remained myself.
Okay.
And you killed her. You killed my girlfriend and you. What the hell? And the baby.
The other responding officer finally comes inside, walking straight into the
Jesus.
I didn't do nothing, officer. Officer, that officer shot her.
You know what?
And the baby.
What else to do with her?
He shot her.
Stay calm.
And the baby, sir.
Okay, hey, we need to get the cuffs off her. She's going into, she's stopping.
Cuffs off of me too, because I didn't do nothing.
Quiet.
He shot her.
Hey, get over here. Get the cuffs off her. We're going to start CPR.
And you shot the baby. What are you doing, officer?
Well, she's trying to stab me, guys, so.
The officers start compressions on Maria, but there is to be no happy ending. Baby Destiny is taken to the hospital, where life-saving efforts end at 2:33 p.m. 5 minutes after that, her mother is pronounced dead at the scene.
Dude.
Your life's over.
You good? You good? Yeah, I'm okay. All I could see was the.
Shut the up.
Hey, it's okay. All I could see was the knife. I didn't even see the baby anymore.
Is Chad good?
Chad's good. Okay.
Fuck, that sucks,
In a
bro.
March 2025 statement, the Jackson County prosecutor announced that no charges would be filed against the officer who shot Maria and her baby, saying, "The evidence in this case shows the officer responded to an immediate threat of deadly force.
Pretty
The
much.
suddenness of the attack left no time for a different response, and the officer had no space to retreat." The report from the medical examiner revealed Maria's history of psychiatric conditions, including major depressive disorder, schizophrenia, and psychosis. The toxicology report, however, showed no traces of drugs in her system. A GoFundMe started by Mitchell's sister raised nearly $9,000 for funeral expenses. Maria Masha Pike was 34. Her daughter Destiny was just 2.5 months old.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
Baby, go.
That one was crazy.
We want to help out, and we don't want that baby to get hurt.
That one was
That's all
fucking
we care
crazy.
about.
Damn.
Had you gotten hit by a car, that baby would be dead right now.
She just straight up backhanded this kid.
Okay,
You're
easy.
done. I'm not. I'm just trying to get him to listen.
When an officer in New Berlin, Wisconsin
Let's see
witnesses a
this.
child hanging
One more and then
dangerously
I'm gonna
out of
play
a moving car
Oblivion.
window, she initiates an urgent traffic stop.
Been wanting
but
to
the
play
situation
Oblivion.
takes an alarming turn when the mother commits a shocking act of violence against her own baby, leaving officers no choice but to intervene.
If you're gonna be a for the kid because he decides to be a to you,
Oh, yo. Thank you for the follow, dude.
Based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
We hit our follower
Please
goal.
note that all
Followed your
persons
channel.
charged with a crime are presumed
Appreciate you,
innocent
my guy.
unless and until
Thank you
proven
for the
guilty
follow.
in a court of law. Just before 6 p.m. on March 6, 2024, an officer spots a silver sedan parked at the racing
Yeah.
parking lot. As the vehicle pulls away, she notices a
Super
small,
old.
unrestrained child hanging out of the rear passenger
That's
window.
the fucking,
Moments later, the driver runs a red light, and the officer
That's
quickly
like-
initiates a traffic stop.
OG, yup.
Hi, I'm Officer Godel.
Super
You
OG.
guys might stop to
Let me
you
full
ran the
screen
red
it.
light back there. The baby
Super
needs to be in
OG
the car
song.
seat.
One of the best.
He's not. No, he wasn't.
Just left the house down the road.
Inside the vehicle, the officer sees multiple bottles of alcohol, including some that are open.
How much have you had to drink?
Oh, I haven't had no.
You haven't had anything?
I picked her up from her friend's house.
So this is where this starts. They're on the freeway,
Okay.
pulled over,
Give her a ride back.
and then she just starts hitting her kid in front of the cops.
24-year-old Simranjeet Singh, who notably isn't wearing a shirt. In the back seat is 20-year-old Aliana Ali Feltz and her unrestrained 18-month-old child.
He needs to be in
18
the
months?
Car seat needs to. No, listen. Stop cutting me off. Car seat, he's not good. Car seat needs to be strapped in, okay? He was halfway out the window while you were driving. Through a red light. Okay, if you would. Okay, stop cutting me off, please. Listen, I understand that. Had you gotten hit by a car, that baby would be dead right now, okay? So he needs to be in the car seat, okay? We're not going anywhere until that.
Jesus, bro, people are crazy.
The officer noted that Ali appeared to be extremely intoxicated, with bloodshot and glassy eyes. She was also unable to tell the officer her birthday or formulate coherent sentences. Backup arrives, and the officer approaches the driver's side window, unaware that he's about to witness a disturbing act of violence.
Hey, Mr. Singh. Officer Maloney, Police Department. Hey, whose alcohol's in the vehicle?
Dude, that guy looks like he's on something.
Picked her up from down the road.
Without warning, Ali draws back her arm and backhands her child in the
Dude,
face.
what?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She just straight up backhanded this kid. What? She just straight up backhanded that child.
Dude, she slapped the fuck out of her kid. I mean, it's her kid, but still, that's not even a year old. She's fucking backhanding the baby in the face.
Did you call her mom? No, I'm calling her right now. No. Did you call her mom?
Her brother.
No, probably.
Dude, that's insane.
Which side of the face?
Smack. See how his red face there?
Jesus, dude. Some people don't deserve kids.
Where's mom? Where's mom?
I'm his mom.
No, your mother.
Yes, I am.
Your mother. Where's your mother? Your mother.
Yeah.
You're a cop IRL?
35 minutes away.
That's fucking cool, dude. I love watching this shit. I have an associate's degree in criminal justice.
While one officer consoles the child, another takes several bottles of alcohol from the vehicle, securing them in the trunk.
Yeah, dude, honestly,
Afterwards, he
it's so
examines the car
sad how
seat and notes it was not belted in, attached
terrible.
only by the tether for the car seat anchor. The driver,
And this is-
Simranjeet, is next given a
used to be a
breathalyzer
sheriff.
test, which returns an
Yo,
alarming
that's
result
hella
of
cool.
0.26.
You retired or you're
Do you know what the legal limit is Wisconsin?
I mean, not retired, but like you stepped down from sheriff.
Yeah, you're about 3 times the legal limit. So, but step out. I'm not arresting you, okay? But you can't be in the car right now, and I'm gonna need your keys.
As he exits the
Righteous.
vehicle,
That's cool,
Simranjeet's
dude.
pants are visibly
That's hella
sagging
cool.
below his waist, leading to questions about what the pair were doing before they were pulled over.
Okay, so what was going on in the park and ride?
I was just talking to her. Like, I haven't seen her.
So you normally talk with your shirt off and your pants half down?
No, I usually, I literally took my shirt off earlier because it was hot. That's all.
Okay, and your pants?
My pants were on the whole time.
Well, you just stood up and they were like half down. And you're half down. I was talking to you.
My belt broke.
Okay, listen, I just need to know straight up. What were you doing?
That guy doesn't seem okay at all.
That's what you did.
Oh, so you were making out?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you were doing something.
Yeah, no, we were just making out. That's it. 'Cause we haven't seen each other much.
Okay, and where was the baby during this?
He was in the backseat with us.
So you guys were getting it on in the back seat and the baby was next to you.
Like I said, we just
Dude, these
kissed,
people are
that's all.
sick, bro.
More officers arrive, and an ambulance is called to the scene to examine the 18-month-old boy for possible injury. While they wait, an officer tries to get critical information from Ali, but this proves to be a challenge.
Does he have any?
Oh, okay, I get you.
Anything like that?
Is that window?
No, you're good. You're good.
And
You're good,
do
dude.
you have a family member or something that we can call to come get him? Yes, but she's a and a half. But
Neighbor? Friend?
They learn that Allie lives with her parents, but efforts to obtain their contact information are unsuccessful. Officers next administer a breathalyzer test on Allie, which returns a result of 0.331. According to police records, officers learned Allie had an open case in Racine County. Though there are no further details, they ask her to step out of the vehicle and place her under arrest.
He needs to knock it off. Because it's my kid's son.
You want help?
Yes, please.
0.331.
No, it's not even that.
She's like not even. Are you even trying to get out?
Come on.
Okay, I'm coming out.
There's something wrong with these people, man.
Here. Stand up. Yep. Good. Alright. Come on. Stay right there.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're not getting out my
She's.
door. That's like.
Oh, hell yeah. She's
You're
tweaking.
good. I need to pee, and they won't get out my kids. Alright. I need to pee. I need to. Whatever.
Alright, hold on. Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay?
I need to.
Alright. One thing at a time, okay?
You're good.
Alright, I'm gonna have you put your hands behind your back.
I'm not.
Okay?
The problem
Alright?
is that
Allie, I need you to listen to me, alright?
you are. I will. I'm not mad. I'm just.
She ain't even talking right, bro.
Allie, at this time, you're being placed
Just
under
mumbling.
arrest, okay? Under arrest for child abuse.
It's like she's gargling. She's talking.
Do you have anything on you that'll fit in your coat, please?
No, I don't.
No? Anything in your pockets?
No, I don't. And I'm very confused. I have literally nothing.
I just gotta check.
I gotta get or weed, whatever I need to pee.
Alright, we're gonna head back to the squad right here, okay?
Bro, what the fuck is she even saying?
I haven't made a pee more. I genuinely, you gotta get them too. What the I'm not going door to door. I'm just trying to get everybody that I'm doing that thing that I'm really with me.
Right.
Why are you guys? No. First off, why are you guys ignoring me again?
She
I don't
is.
know what you're saying.
Every time she talks, it's like she's fucking gargling water or something.
There you go. No, I'm done with that. But why?
I already
She's not even like fully opening her mouth when she's
But
talking.
he's the same.
Yeah, Walter White definitely gave him something. And then her boyfriend too. Her boyfriend's kind of like.
Simranjeet is also taken into custody and placed in the back of a separate squad car. While he stays silent once the door is closed, Allie is anything but.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. Come on. I'm not trying to be Come on. I'm not. I'm literally just trying to be an ass. Come on. What the I'm done. I cannot tell you what's going on. I really I could tell you what's going on. I really wish I could. I can't. Hey, do you know what's going on?
Oh God, I thought she was talking to herself. There's an officer got in the car.
I need to pee and I'm done. I need to go home. I'm done.
After checking on the child, officers express concern that he may be hungry.
Was she off the? No, she wasn't driving.
I'm sure if you asked her, like,
But
if she's hungry.
when the cops pulled up and they pulled him over, I guess they were like having sex on the side of the road or in a parking lot. And when they pulled him over, she's drunk and she like straight backhanded her baby in the face. And the cops saw her just straight slap the baby in the face.
I can't deep in here.
So that's when they,
Without a
yeah,
coherent answer, they
I know.
formulated
That's
another
when they
plan.
started like. That's where we're at now. They're getting arrested.
He's got a mouthful of
That's
teeth,
just
so he's
crazy though. She like,
taking some soft food
she
that
kind of
he's
went like
carrying.
this and
An
just
officer steps into the back
boom.
of the ambulance where medical personnel have been examining the 18-month-old boy.
What's wrong? We're going to get you some food.
We got a clean diaper, so we got that part taken care of.
He's pulling his car around right now. Huh?
And so this kind of the right side of the face is new from tonight when Yo, are you okay?
Damn.
Please let me know you're okay. Let me know. I need to go. You're cooking. You guys our parents didn't finally pay him. You're okay? And I'm freaking out.
I don't think that's just alcohol, bro. She's talking to herself. I think she is. I think she might be off that Walter White stuff, like you said.
Oh, now he just doesn't know what he wants.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's had huge yawns. Like, he's so super tired.
Oh, are you gonna sleep?
What's on your chin? I don't know what that is. It's hard to tell, like, what was from her. We're gonna go for a ride.
After speaking with Child Protective Services by phone and informing them of the situation, officers place the baby's car seat in the back of a squad car and transport him to the police station, where they will attempt to contact Allie's mother.
You guys suck. I really hate. I wish you guys had gotten to send me. I'm
Bro, she ain't even speaking English.
I cannot do this. Whatever's going home, I cannot just pretend to be home that I'm home for the next hour. I really need home. I cannot pretend that my parents give a about me anymore. I'm done.
Both Simranjeet and Allie are transported to the police station separately.
Hey, Malone. She's about to pee her pants, and I don't want her to pee in my squad. 1 second, I'm gonna that.
Crown Victoria 2000.
So I really don't mean to be a but I really have to pee. I know.
They pat Allie down once again.
No, you
before
can't,
placing her
dude.
in a
Not these
holding cell
people.
with the toilet.
You cannot. There's no shot. No shot, bro.
The officer prepares
She's
to
like,
question Allie.
dude, she literally like.
Unusual direction the interview.
Nah, dude. I feel like once people hit their kids like that, they're like.
Okay. Not while.
She probably just wasn't ready to have a kid, or I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell, bro.
Okay, you backhanded him.
Sometimes it's really hard to tell if they just weren't ready to have a kid, or their life is just fucked up.
I'm just.
Cause she smacked the shit out of her baby.
You drove around with your 18-month-old unsecured, hanging out a window, while you both are heavily intoxicated. You ran through a red light. Your child hasn't eaten in 8 hours.
He definitely has.
You told us the last time you fed him was lunch. Your child was
Exactly, something is wrong with people that do shit like that. Bro, I don't know if you heard, but she said the baby hasn't eaten in 8 hours.
But one of the spots, and we got him food. We got him crab rangoons and something else.
So you're telling me that you fed your 1.5-year-old child?
Bro, you're feeding a baby crab rangoons?
Meanwhile, after
The
successfully
baby's not even
locating
1 year old. How the
contact
fuck is the
information for
baby
Allie's
supposed to eat
parents,
crab
they arrived to take
rangoons?
custody of the baby, who was fast
Nah,
asleep
she
after
tripping.
his meal.
Definitely.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
You're crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like John. I feel like you'd be a good dad, dude. I feel like you're just talking shit. You'd get the dad stomach and everything.
With the child safely in the hands of his grandparents, officers prepare to take Allie to the Waukesha County Jail.
I already know where I'm going. I'm done.
You're an uncle?
You're just going to see a judge.
How many?
Yep, and that's
I have
the problem, because they judge you based on your
I have 3
appearance.
nephews.
And what do
No, I have
look
2
like?
nephews and 1 niece.
A piece of I look like a hoodlum. I look like
I have
a white
3, yeah.
I disagree. I don't think you look like a piece of
I look like a white
I'm
that made a
too,
bad
man.
choice. And I did. But I didn't, I don't beat my kid. I just
Oh, shit.
smack him on the ass sometimes.
But that's not what happened tonight. That's what you slapped him in the face.
I did. Whatever. I still need nicotine. I'm like terrified. I cannot deal with like the bull cigarettes. I cannot do that in jail.
You'll be okay.
Allie speaks continuously throughout the 25-minute transport to the jail.
I don't mean to be a to you guys. I don't mean to like make your lives any harder.
Uncle 1, nice. I'm an uncle of 3. Uncle of 3.
Otherwise, I'm. Alright. Someone just stabs me in jail. Maybe if I'm being honest. Maybe I'll get lucky enough to get dead. He deserves a better world. I really hope somebody just shanks me.
It's crazy that everything changes,
Want a hot dog real bad.
especially when it's a
Like, I
girl.
want a hot dog real bad when I get out of jail. But they'll say that
My
you should
niece.
have thought about that before you got to jail.
During processing, her continuous remarks about her child begin to draw the attention of other officers.
If you're gonna be
Ah, shit.
You're 18-month-old.
Damn.
24-year-old Simranjeet Singh was charged with
Well,
operating
I
a
hope
vehicle
everything
while
else is good, man.
intoxicated. His license was suspended for a
How's
period of 6
the-
months. As for 20-year-old Aliana
How's
Phelps,
the mom and the
she
kid
received
doing?
citations for underage drinking,
They good?
riding without a seatbelt, and violation of child safety restraint. On March 22, 2024, she was formally charged with felony child abuse, felony neglect, and bail jumping for an unrelated case in
6
Racine
years.
County, a misdemeanor charge which was dismissed. Aliana was sentenced to
How the
2
fuck she
years
get
in
her
prison,
misdemeanor
but her sentence is
charge
imposed and
dismissed?
stayed, meaning she's serving 12 months in the Waukesha County Jail as a condition of her probation. If she violates probation, the court may revoke her probation and activate the full 2-year prison sentence. Following her
Father was
arrest, she began
abusing the
posting
child
publicly
and
about
tried
the
to
incident
choke.
on
I see,
TikTok
I don't understand
and
why people
remained
do that.
active until February
I don't
11th,
understand.
2025, just 1 day before she was scheduled
I
to
don't
report
understand.
to the Waukesha County Jail, where she's currently serving her sentence.
Let's see. I had one more that was. I had one more that was in. That was. I saw it and I wanted to watch it. Where was it at? It was somewhere here. I think it was one of these up here. Where was it at? Or it might have been an older one. No, it was one of these. I think it was this one. It was this one.
Baby, go.
That is your grandson lying there dead on the couch. Look at that.
No.
Look at that.
No.
I prayed with your daughter over your dead grandson.
When a 5-year-old boy suddenly dies under mysterious circumstances, investigators
Jesus
in
versus
Dayton,
Spider-Man?
Ohio desperately
Dude,
search for
I
an
think I've seen that. It keeps
What's
popping
more
up on my
important to you?
Instagram.
Someone getting in trouble or the fact that your grandson is dead? Then prove it or walk out that door.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the morning of Saturday, March 30th,
I swear I've seen that before, because I think I know what you're talking
dispatchers
about.
receive a chilling 911 call.
A child has died in his sleep. He went to sleep as he is. Please come, please.
Ma'am, what is going on with your child?
He laid down, went to sleep, and I was on the couch with him. Me and my he's my grandson, and he won't wake up. He's cold as ice. His nose was bleeding. I wiped his nose, and he didn't move.
Okay, ma'am, how old is he?
5. I was babysitting him, and he's cold as ice. He's cold. He won't move.
There's no breathing at all or anything?
No, nothing at all. Oh, please. I called his mom. She's on her way. Oh, God.
Lady doesn't sound right already.
Yes,
Oh, my
Stephanie, was that Stephanie? As soon as we could come, we had help on the way, okay?
Hello, it's me, Liz
No.
with TravisSchool.com.
No.
Please, like, pretty please.
No.
Okay.
We're going to do what we can to help you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
The child would later be identified as 5-year-old Charles Anthony Brown. Police and paramedics arrive to the scene, but it quickly becomes clear that the young boy is beyond any hope of resuscitation.
It's on me too.
Damn.
Hey, Steph.
So is he just like?
When was the last time you saw him?
15 minutes ago, did I call you?
No. When was the last time you saw him moving?
We went to sleep, and then we all went to sleep. And I slept on
What time was that?
about, I can't remember. About,
So the grandma's just acting crazy.
10 or 11 last night? Yeah. Okay.
An officer speaks with the child's grandmother, 58-year-old Stephanie Shanks, who was babysitting the 3 grandchildren while their mother was at work.
Does he have any health issues or anything?
No, he wasn't nothing.
Okay, and you said you saw him last night?
Yes, about 10. I mean, he went in that position, and then that's where he was at.
Stephanie Shanks.
So when you saw him, he was sleeping?
No, I got up this morning, I wiped his nose, and something coming out of his nose.
Okay, so about
And
10
I
this
wiped
morning?
the stuff is still in the toilet.
I put it in the toilet, I didn't flush it. And then he didn't move. He didn't move. He didn't move. And I called his mama.
And how old is he?
5.
So she give the baby drugs.
Oh, his mama's coming.
Is this brother and sister?
Yes, this twin.
They're twins?
Yes.
How old are they?
5.
She tripping.
Oh.
Grandma's
Yeah, how
tripping,
old is
bro. Grandma's tripping.
Oh, he had nosebleeds, but that's it. That's it. He had no nosebleeds.
His grandma is tripping.
He had nosebleeds.
Charles' sudden death leaves officers searching for answers, but any hope of an explanation must wait for investigators who are on their way to the scene. For now, officers outside share their thoughts on the devastating situation.
Typically, I'm one to like jump offering to go. This was one that I really didn't want to come.
Yeah.
I was like literally holding my breath, like, please don't, please don't. I knew it was coming.
I don't know what a kid is. I didn't see a kid.
Well, when you just had a kid, the last thing you want to do is go on a dead kid call.
It don't get any easier.
Yeah.
We gotta wait for mom to get here.
That's insane, bro. It's like
grandparents, right? They stayed the night here. They don't live here. No, so they were just visiting, supervising the kid. Probably babysitting some of them go out.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a good amount of cops there.
Information, I'll call the coroner. I'm sure he'll want to come out. It's wildly unusual.
Suddenly, an unidentified male approaches the scene and is stopped by officers who've been instructed not to let anyone inside.
Hello. Do you know them inside of there? Yeah. How do you know them? Are you neighbors or something?
That's my girl. It's my girl kids.
Okay. Okay.
My girl keys.
Who are you to them?
My girl keys.
I'm her daughter boyfriend.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody can go in there right now. So.
Seconds later, the mother of the 3 children, including the deceased 5-year-old boy, races toward the home.
Why? Sorry, you can't go inside right now.
Chill, bro. You gotta chill. Relax.
Come here.
Please, I just want to see my baby. Please.
No. He said we're not letting her in.
She's tripping, bro. She just needs to calm down.
Well, we'll have to talk to her.
He woke up like this. I don't know. Oh my God.
She's making too much of the situation.
Please let me go see my baby. 32 weeks, yes.
Okay. Any other medical issues?
No.
No complications?
No, none.
Thank you.
No.
I'm sorry.
My baby gone.
Discord? Check Discord? Let me check Discord.
Inside the house, the grandmother agrees to sign a consent to search the home, and investigators are brought up to speed on the situation.
Okay.
10-11 last night. That's when she last saw him out here sleeping on the couch. This morning, before she called, she said he had she described it as a bloody nose. Wiped it up. The tissues are still in the toilet.
I see you.
Noticed he wasn't responding. Called 911. Just kind of looks like he asked for it.
Does everyone live here, or Grandma just babysit?
Grandma watches the kids every weekend.
That's just cool.
She was sleeping on the couch with the 2 boys. I think she said the girl was asleep in the bed. She was sleeping on the couch.
That's dope.
She said she was on the couch with the 2 boys.
After completing their search, investigators uncover a shocking clue that may explain
How long does it
Charles's
take you to
sudden
become
death,
chief?
which lands Stephanie in an interrogation room. Before confronting her with their findings, they first question her about the events of the previous day. She explains that she usually watches the children every Saturday and Sunday while their mother works, but this time she took them in on Friday morning because their daycare was closed for Good Friday. She describes their day and evening as typical, where the children played in and out of the home until nightfall.
10 or 10:30 or 11, something like that. Blue Charles.
I'm the one who can fire people.
Tired, I'm sleepy.
Damn.
I get on the couch and lay
Have you
down
had to
and
fire
go
anyone
sleep.
yet, or not yet?
What did he look
Or
like?
that hasn't came up yet?
He didn't really look. I mean, he looked tired in the eyes, but he didn't look like, nothing I would notice.
Was he acting weird? Was he like stumbling or maybe like nodding off?
No, he was just tired, moving slow.
Wasn't nodding off?
No.
Okay.
Stephanie gives one of the investigators permission to go through her phone, while the other prepares to confront her with what they found inside her home.
Can you help me understand all the
A
straws
couple
and
people.
stuff that are laying around? And the
Damn.
white powder and substances that are laying around?
Well, that was from me doing boy earlier then, but it wasn't me doing boy then.
You doing boy earlier as in when?
Friday.
And just for clarification, boy is heroin, correct?
Uh-huh.
When on Friday were you doing it?
That morning.
That morning?
What does it say?
What, around what time?
About
Dude, alright.
7. I had it that night, but I did it that morning. Because I didn't know I had to watch the kids. I thought I had to watch
Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. I love Mr. Beast.
You thought you had an extra day.
Yeah,
I get it.
So I did.
Based on the evidence and her own admission, the investigator poses a devastating theory.
I think that Charles overdosed.
No, he didn't overdose.
What more dealer
That's my suspicion. All right, now we're gonna find out some more when he goes through an autopsy.
Oh, his
Right? We're gonna find out some more.
I was just saying Mr. Beast because his notification popped up on my TikTok right now. The Mr. Beast noti. Mr. Beast noti on TikTok.
He wasn't in there. He was not in there. The little girl, she went in there late that night. It was gone in. Mm-hmm. And it was all off the straws and everything. I licked the straws because I didn't have no money. Mm-hmm. That's why I did that.
When did you lick the straws?
3 days before.
3 days before?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, there was residue in a cigarette pack that you had with the straw.
Cigarettes.
On the table.
Drinking
But
wine.
it wasn't in the cigarette pack. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. It wasn't.
Money.
And here's the thing. Like, I know that there might not be very much or not an amount that you would ever pay for or not an amount that you would consider to be anything. But you and I both know that drugs to an adult, drugs to someone who uses regularly, that's going to be a different amount than someone who's small. Now, you might have had it on your fingers, you might have had it on that table, you might have had it on other things. But the thing is that you regularly have heroin in that apartment. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah. And
Yo, Jamal, thank you for the likes. Jamal.
Jamal. But how could Dusty even do anything to him?
So when we say heroin, it's not the heroin that we are talking about from the 90s. Okay. There's so many different forms of opioids that are killing people, and ultimately we will probably find out that this is some type of fentanyl. So it doesn't.
Ooh,
you don't have to
fentanyl?
have grams to kill micrograms, especially for someone who.
How you let the
is
kid
only
get a hold of
30
fentanyl?
pounds. It's a huge amount.
Why are you even doing
Despite
fentanyl
the
in the first
explanation,
place?
Stephanie still seems to struggle with accepting the possibility.
If we find that there's some heroin, correct. If we find heroin in his body, would you agree with me that you're actually yes. Okay. We're going to do all that. We're going to pull his blood and we're going to identify what substances are in his body. Okay. But I can tell you that he didn't just die this morning. Based on how he looked, his body had already started to decompose. He'd been dead for some time.
The investigator questions
So the
Stephanie
kid was
about where she
already
obtained the
dead
substances. She claims
for
she
a
purchased them
minute.
from a man named Greg, but her reluctance to share more information about him causes the interrogation to grow increasingly more intense.
you want to give me some more information about Greg?
Well, I don't know him that well.
How did you get a hold of him?
Follower goal.
I don't know.
And then I
Here's
think
the
my
thing.
other one is
Here's
still up,
kind of
right?
what's going to change
Oh yeah, it's
my
still up,
opinion
still
about
up, still
him,
up.
okay? And I'm just going to be real honest, all right? Because I saw your daughter's broken heart.
LeBron?
She saw her deceased, her dead son, who had been
that's
dead
Lee
for
Brandon.
hours, okay? I saw your grandson, who had
That
been
ain't
dead for hours.
LeBron, bro.
Hours earlier, neighbors, friends, and family stood witness to the grieving mother's reaction when her son's body was moved to the coroner's van.
How's our getaway contract to go?
Please, no, nobody back there. No, nobody back there.
What you yelling for, dog?
Stephanie gives investigators a street name, but no
LeBron the
exact
GOAT?
address,
I
along
like
with
the
a vague
meme, the
physical
LeBron
description.
meme.
However, a startling discovery on her
Bro,
phone
when they
shifts
started doing the
investigation
AI songs of
dramatically,
LeBron.
casting doubt on everything she said about Greg.
On your phone, who is Bonk HD?
I don't know who that is.
And you called
The AI
somebody
LeBron
named
is funny
Bonk
as
slash
fuck.
HD.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
You called him 4 times yesterday between 7:40 a.m. and 11 a.m.
As one investigator steps out of the room to take a closer look at the phone, the other continues to press Stephanie for the truth.
On a certain level,
So
I don't
this
care
bad
about
cop,
your drug
the
habit.
other one's good
What
cop.
I care about is Charles is dead.
They're gonna
Charles
start
is
doing
over
that
at the
back and
coroner's
forth.
office right
I
now.
believe that when I hear about from the autopsy.
Well, he's dead, right?
Yes.
He's dead.
Yes.
He died in your apartment.
Yes.
Okay? So if we're gonna sit in here and talk, I want you to be truthful about things, or walk out that door.
Okay. I just looked at the phone. You text Bonk HD as well to buy heroin.
The what?
To buy heroin. You're really starting to make me mad. Again, the store's always open. Like he's totally been done a phenomenal job telling you that you can walk out here anytime. You buy drugs with Bonk HD. You're lying. You being dishonest is not going to get you anywhere. There is a dead child.
Your grandbaby.
But I don't want.
For God's sake. I prayed with your daughter over your dead grandson.
Dude.
Your dead grandson, and you're lying about buying drugs.
Smack the shit out of the table.
Are you kidding me? Do you love your grandbabies?
No.
Do you? Then prove it. Or walk out that door.
Consistently you lie. And then we have to confront you with what we know, and then you tell us the truth. It doesn't matter. There's a dead baby. There's a dead baby. Then you are trying not to get yourself in trouble, but we have to look at this. That is your grandson lying there dead on the couch. Look at that.
No.
Look at that.
No.
Because of your actions, and you're still sitting here trying to deflect the truth.
No, I'm not.
These lights are on.
No.
The truth will come out in this room. Someone will be held responsible for this dead child. It's unacceptable. And what frustrates me the most is that you are unwilling to take accountability for what has happened. You have given us partial truths. That's not okay.
With confusion over Greg and the mysterious contact in her phone, the investigator presents her a final ultimatum.
Here's the thing. At the end of this, my partner and I, you, whenever you're done, we're gonna walk out of this room, all right? We're gonna go back to our families, all right? Charles is over there alone, in a bag. And tomorrow morning, my partner and I are going to come in here on Easter morning, Resurrection Day, and we're going to watch the examiners examine your grandchild's baby.
You done
your
fucked up, Grandma.
body. All right? I'm not worried about people getting in trouble and all this. All right? What I'm worried about is the truth, and actions have consequences. You know that. That's why you've been lying to us.
No, I've been lying because I didn't want to get nobody in trouble.
What's more important to you? Someone getting in trouble or the fact that your grandson is dead?
No, if I'm dead.
Then prove it or walk out that door.
Hell nah.
Prove it or walk out. Or we can close this door and we can talk about the truth for the sake of Charles over there, who's alone. What do you want to do?
Choosing to stay, Stephanie finally reveals the
So
truth.
they're tweaks. They're tweaks. She's a tweak. She lost where her fentanyl was. The kid took fentanyl and then the kid just died.
Okay. So yesterday you had the kids.
Yes.
And you had got some drugs in the morning before they were there.
Yes.
But then you tried to get more drugs.
Yes.
What was different that you were trying to get more drugs? And the kids were there.
Because I wasn't feeling too good. I wasn't feeling well.
Like dope sick?
Yeah.
Despite her admission, the only way to be certain is to review the results of Charles's autopsy and toxicology report.
You know, science takes a minute, right?
Yeah.
So When we get those results, when we get your results and it says that, you know, that you have maybe some heroin and some fentanyl in your system, you're not going to be surprised, right?
No.
When we find that in his system, what are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell Charles?
That I had to my fault. I killed him.
A post-mortem toxicology report for 5-year-old
Oh,
Charles Anthony
hell
Brown ruled his cause
no.
of death as intoxication by fentanyl
What?
and other illegal
Yo,
substances.
what's up?
According
What's up,
to his death
KBN?
certificate, the
KBN
approximate
for 2
time
weeks.
between the onset of
Is that what it
exposure
says?
and death
Wait,
would
KBN
have
for
been
2
minutes.
weeks.
On his death certificate, the manner of death is listed as an accident. 58-year-old
Charles?
Stephanie Shanks pleaded
What,
guilty
Charles?
to felony
Charles
involuntary
Barkley?
manslaughter, as well as 2 misdemeanor
Charles
charges of
Barkley.
endangering children, and was sentenced to 4 to 6 years in prison.
Oh, damn, that was it. All right.
How long has
I
baby
want
been
to
gone?
play.
3 months. 3 months.
All right. Guess